I love the moo.
I love our theme tune.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? It works good.
Absolutely. Hello, everybody. I don't know if anybody's watching. If any, we have Gino's left a comment, so hopefully he's in. Can everybody just say hello, Jerry? Can anybody just let us know that we're coming through loud and clear? I hope we are. Well, we have Gino.
I don't expect much of a crowd, but it is what it is.
Well, it is what it is. We don't care, do we, Keith? Oh,
absolutely not.
So, how are you, Keith? Oh, look, who's this? Who have we got here?
This is Isla.
Oh,
Isla. But I'm not sure of exactly what the age is, but we had these kids born. If only I could remember. Like, I think it's only like 2 months old or something like that now. But like Isla, then we've got this one here is Lucy.
Oh.
And then we've got Nugget.
Oh.
And this one here is called Minnie.
Oh, well, of course she is.
Yeah, and they just absolutely love being all over you. They just can't get enough of it. They just absolutely love it.
Oh, and listen, Isla looks like she's got a heart on her face. Oh, did I imagine that?
No, it's sort of. I'll try and literally, they'll just.
Oh my gosh.
Do you think they like me?
I love you, Keith. I love you, Keith. I love you.
They just can't get enough, can they?
Oh my gosh, absolutely gorgeous. So how many goats do you have?
We've only got 3 breeding females, and these 4 kids, which just happen to be 4 girls. So yeah. We don't want to have to deal with them too much because they prefer really sort of drier areas. The wind's not too bad, is it?
No, I can hear you fine.
Oh, okay, yeah, because I'm not really too sure how much it gets affected. The wind's starting to just calm down now that the sun's getting close to setting. But yeah, like we wanted some little baby girls, and we ended up with 4 of them. So how good was that?
Oh, absolutely good. Oh my God. Do you know what? Every time I come on here, it's like therapy. It's like I just I was gonna say any woes or negative thoughts I might have in my head, they just kind of go.
Yeah, no, they absolutely love it. Like, yeah.
Oh, absolutely gorgeous.
And that's the thing, they want to lay down and you're like a little lap dog.
Yeah. Oh, look, they absolutely adore you. Look at them. The love is all around us. Speaking of which.
Yeah, well, we're not making it up.
Well, no, we can see that. So let's see, who have we got in? So we've got Gino. Hello, Gino. We've got Jerry saying hello. Hello, Jerry.
Oh, nice. Hi, Jerry. Hi, Gino.
Gino loves the intro. I love the intro as well.
Yeah.
I'm biased because I made the intro.
But I really love the moo at the end.
Yeah, I know. But I was looking through all the music, all the countdown music, and it was all like this techno stuff. And I thought, no, that's not our project.
No.
And then I stumbled across this little gem, and I thought, that's exactly the one for us.
Yeah, it worked out just perfect, didn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, we have Sonia. Hello, Sonia, showing us love. We have Jerry telling us love you guys. Well, we love you too, Jerry. Love us
absolutely.
So much. Put it twice. Fantastic. Oh, I'm so hard, bro. Is back. Hello there. Always makes me laugh, that name.
Obviously, when it's yeah, that's a river, isn't it? But excuse me, phone from getting knocked around a little bit because there's not much I can do when they just want to attack me.
Absolutely. Oh God.
That's what you call real.
Yeah, look at Isla. She literally can't have enough of Keith the farmer.
No, she's beautiful, isn't she?
Yeah, she's absolutely gorgeous. So tell me what's happening in your world this week, Keith. How's it been?
Well, we've actually just gone for a drive to Perth, and I've seen me 3 grandchildren, and so I stayed there for 2 nights. I actually got away, you know.
Well, that's
the kids.
So what
the kids
happens
stayed,
when you? Yeah. Okay.
and fed the calves for us. And
Oh.
being school holidays, geez, I lost my mic.
No, Isla ate your mic.
Sorry. I lost my mic for a second. Right. Sorry. Can you hear me back again, or not really?
Yes. Yeah. Fine. Oh my God.
Well, it says it's connected. Come on, start talking.
Yeah, we can hear.
Yeah, I know you're there, but it's not coming through here. The kids were messing with it and knocking me around.
Those darn kids.
Sorry, I just got to turn it off and on again.
That's okay. Can you? Sing us a song, Keith. Sing us a song.
Right. Come on, work.
Can you hear me? No.
Oh, the goats knocked me little. Sorry?
Where else do you get this on our YouTube live stream?
I think you're back.
Oh, yeah. Hello.
Oh, no, you're not.
Come in, Keith. Come in, Keith. Oh, no.
Just can't get me sound back. What's going on? Yes, they did something to me.
Hello.
Yeah, it's there. Come on, come back.
Oh, hello. No.
Technology.
I know.
Hang on. Come on.
Yeah, we can hear you.
It says I'm connected to it.
Shall I sing a song in the meantime? Anybody want to hear a song? This is actually quite entertaining, isn't it?
I hope you're good at just talking for a minute.
I'm good at laughing.
I'm trying.
Oh my God. I find this so
don't stop working.
funny. So, guys, whilst Keith is waiting, he's trying to get back to us. What questions do you have? Oh, turn your
you
volume
can hear me, but
up.
I can't hear her at the moment. When I say her, I mean talk.
Yeah. Turn your volume wheel up. Shout, everybody shout, Keith. Turn your volume wheel up. No.
Right, well, that's flat out.
Oh, dear. Turn your volume up.
Now, please be back.
If we put it in capitals, then he'll hear.
Oh. I know, I love you, goatees, but you're not making it easy for me. Oh, wrong ear. Hey?
Oh.
Yeah, I've been trying that. I'm trying everything I can.
You see, this is all. This is why
it says I'm connected.
Love this
it says
project.
I'm connected. Yes.
Everybody say a little prayer.
Now,
Prayer to the God of YouTube.
Right. It says I'm connecting to you. So come on. Come back to life.
Hello. Testing. 1, 2, 3, testing.
No, don't connect to the computer. Connect to me.
Hello.
No, just connect to me.
I'm trying.
The mobile's right there.
Oh, gosh.
Oh.
We are having technical difficulties, everybody.
Not having any luck with this at all.
I wonder, anybody got any more ideas how we can help Keith here? I think he's turned the volume up, but nothing's happening.
Oh, yes, at last, maybe.
Hello.
Come on, please do it.
Please do.
I won't put my head back near the goats again. Oh, yes.
Everybody, 1, 2, 3, say a
Please
prayer
be
to
back.
the YouTube gods. 1, 2, 3, please. Please, gods. Always works.
Already?
Are we there, Keith? Yeah. Are we there? No? Yes? Hello? Hello?
So disappointing.
Can you go without headphones?
Oh,
He can't hear me. Why am I asking him?
Yeah, righto. Throw them away.
Are you back?
The joys of things that just don't work.
Oh, that's a shame. Can you hear me okay?
I used to be able to hear you good. Now it's very hard.
Oh.
I'm just walking down the paddock to where there's a paddock full of calves. I don't know why it doesn't work. If you can help me, then that would be good, but I can't get it to connect.
Oh. Okay, well, let's see how we go without. So you were telling us you were in Perth. Now, listen, I have a cousin in Perth. You must know her.
Really?
Because I'm sure Perth isn't that big, right? So how far are you from Perth? Just so I can get my bearings.
Well, you talk in miles. It's about 400 odd kilometres. So
that's about
divided by 1.6, and that tells you in miles. So it's about 300 odd miles, I think.
Yeah, that's far to go visiting, I suppose.
I'm getting told by Stace that she might have it working now.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So Gino says, yes, nothing better than grandkids. Always put a smile on your face. So how many grandkids do you have? How many do you have?
I have 3.
Oh.
3 little girls.
Oh, like your little goatees.
Yeah, that's right.
Are they called Isla and Minnie? And no, I'm joking. Oh, how lovely. What age are
this
they?
headset. Oh, I just wish this headset would come back. Sorry, what was that bit?
I was just saying, what age are your grandkids?
I think 6 and younger.
Oh.
So they're only little. Yeah. Did you have any luck?
Jerry says turn off Bluetooth and put back on again. Is that what you did?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. I think you've got to boot me and then I'll come back in or something.
Okay.
If you can talk for a minute.
Yeah, well, you know.
Can you walk them down here for me, please? No? All right. I've just got to open and shut a gate and go for a walk to where Stace is. And yeah, I think that if you can just kick me out and then I'll come back into the thing again and see if I can get it to do its thing. Okay,
if you leave the studio, the button at the bottom, and then when you come back in again, I can let you back in.
Yep, no worries at all.
Is that okay?
All right, just find something to talk about because I have some good stuff to talk about in a minute.
Okay, well, okay.
Just make it up.
Go.
See ya.
Oh my God, what do I talk about? Now, if you watch my videos, you know that I can talk for England, if not Britain. So I hope everybody is doing fine. So whilst we're a little intermission, do you guys have any questions you want to ask Keith? It's been an interesting little week in terms of price of the token. We've obviously had a bit of a retrace. And unfortunately, I missed all the lovely dips, although I can't remember where we're at this morning. Where are we at the minute? Let's see. Are we currently at, I think, 0.074, which is still way above where I got in, and I got in relatively late. So I'm feeling quite happy about that. So a lot of retracing, but I think we're going to climb up a little bit more. Yeah, sideways actions seem to have found the floor. Yeah, I think we probably have, but still a great place for people to get back in. So Jerry, disconnect from mobile or computer and put on Bluetooth again. Yeah, let's fingers crossed he does that. Just checking whether we have any more comments before I go on. Hey, Safe Food Dad, awesome. Absolutely. Gino's saying I have 4. Now, Gino, I'm presuming you mean kids, but I don't know what variety. I'm presuming you mean human variety, but I don't know. Or do you mean the goat variety? I don't know, as the Greek would say. I don't know. Maybe you could clarify that for us in the comments. I don't have any of either variety as yet. So there you go. So let's think. So yeah, we talked a little bit about price. We'll talk to Keith about price when he comes back in. He has got some news. Just to clear everything up, grandchildren. Of course, you never can tell when we're talking to Keith the farmer, whether we're talking about animals or humans. So thank you for that clarification, grandchildren. So you're clearly of our vintage also, because obviously a lot of people in the projects that I'm on are a little bit younger. So it's great to see, shall we say, the more mature audience. Anybody else in here, the more mature audience? I think we're kind of an endangered species slightly. Or maybe there's more people than I think. I always feel very old, though. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe it's just my complex. I don't know. I always feel like the average age is, I don't know, 20 or something. I always remember when I was in the Safer as it was Discord talking to somebody and having a chat away, and I just presumed he was like, I don't know, late 20s, 30s. And then he said he was going to go and do his homework. I realized he was actually only 16. Gino, not tonight, Chalk. Huh? What do you mean? I don't know what you mean. Oh, God, why do I laugh so much on this? I just spend my time laughing on this stream. Keith, how are you? You back?
Oh, that was so frustrating.
How did you fix it?
You know what I ended? Turn off the phone and start again.
Oh.
I had to actually switch the phone off and do a complete restart. It just, whatever it was, it just completely spat its stomach.
Yeah, but you know what, Keith?
So annoying.
Every day is a school day. We learn something new every day, and that's your little learning for today. So, sorry, I was just.
I know. I just.
Gino, I am a lot older than you. I don't believe that, Gino. Right, so Keith, what have you got for us?
Well, wonder, you know, when you're on a mobile phone on this stream, can you use the front camera? Does it allow you to switch your camera? No, that just blocks it off.
I think so.
No,
yeah.
it just stays like that. All right, I'll do this. See, I'm in the paddock I'll try and get my buffet out of the way.
Just don't touch those headphones.
No, that's why I just step away from the goats because they're just like, they're just crazy fun. Like they just go crazy over you. And that's just, and so when you try and you know how they say don't do movies with kids and animals?
Yeah.
It's kind of, that's the way it is.
Yeah, but you know what?
That's exactly the point with.
Everybody needs a goat in their life, right? I mean, that much love that you're getting from them. Oh my God. So what do we got here?
Well, these are bigger calves, but yeah, this is just another paddock full. There's actually 2 paddocks of them. You can see a long way in the distance. There's some more. It looks like it's so far on the mobile phone cam, but it's only like 200 meters away in the direct line. But beyond these ones, there's some more calves just here, which is in there's 2 paddocks here. Well, there's actually lots of paddocks here, but so we can rotate them around and keep it all nice and fresh. Right, as far as news goes, today we actually got our validator up and running on the Posi blockchain.
Fantastic.
And so now it's accepting people to delegate some Posi tokens to it, and then we can get elected to start earning some returns, which go straight into the treasury and as a revenue stream into the treasury. So that doesn't require people to buy and sell calf or anything like that. It's just Posi token, so it's a completely different thing altogether. But it is a revenue stream for calf, and so it helps to put buy pressure on the token that we have, and but it'll all be recorded. Like 100% of the earnings will go into the treasury. The earnings won't be huge to start with because it's only such a new thing. But we've been graced with this fantastic opportunity to have our own validator node on the Posi blockchain. And so really at the end of the day, how good's that? When, that's where we're trying to broaden our, as a team, we're trying to broaden our horizons by earning income from what would otherwise be a selfish thing, like where you own a node for yourself, but instead it's a node for the community. And so, you can't really get much more bullish or carfish, I should say, than something like that. Yeah.
That's absolutely fantastic news. And I'll be honest, I know you did a live stream earlier in the week, but I don't think that when I went to the video, I think it was on private. I couldn't see it. So I kind of missed this whole thing, but I did see something about it in Discord. And so that's really exciting, isn't it? It's fantastic.
Yeah. It's obviously taken us a few days to get it all set up with the virtual machine and, basically all the things you've got to go through with your node. And the requirements for the requirements for it are a little different, but essentially it's exactly the same thing. But when you just think about it, how good's that where we've been graced with this capacity to earn some money to put directly into the treasury to put buy pressure on calf. Like I say, it won't be huge to start with, but it's bloody good. Like how you can just get those things happening. And but so obviously it'll be really good if at the moment we're getting some good community support to buy some Posi tokens to then delegate against our validator node, and that way then the person earns Yeah, that's right. And so it's actually it's a multifaceted thing where the node is actually called Cause for the Calves.
Yeah.
And so there's essentially some free advertising in there as well, and it has a link to NFT Farmer. And so anyone that's dealing with the validator nodes will be able to see who we are and what we're doing. And so that could potentially bring in some more as well. Who knows? But it's just one way to sort of get our name out there that we're supporting them, and hopefully they'll do the same to us. Obviously Rome wasn't built in a day. It takes time to get all these things done, but it's starting off as fast as we can, and so far it's good that we've got it set up. We've got it accepting delegations of Posi. And hopefully it's all happy days, but just steady as she goes sort of thing, because you don't know what earnings are going to truly be until you're doing it. But we're just trying to find revenue streams outside the box.
Yeah, so, I think that's terrific. And obviously I think you've had a few, or the project's had a few shout outs on different YouTube lives during the week. I know Daniel Prado did a YouTube video dedicated to projects that are coming onto Vulcan, and of course,
absolutely,
Cars is one of them. We had NR Legend last night. He didn't. I don't think he mentioned the project by name.
When he was on TC,
on
TCL, he did.
And what he was saying was, certainly last night when I was watching him, that it's so important for anybody who's in Vulcan to support all of the projects that are, and especially the smaller projects that are coming from the community. So important for everybody to to get behind. So, you know, if there's anybody rewatching this video, because obviously it's on my channel that's not in this project, then please consider at least looking at it, because it is supporting in the long run the Vulcan blockchain and the volume that will be on the Vulcan blockchain. So it's kind of like a, you know, you're supporting a great project, but also, a bit windy there now. Oh, that's better.
Little bit of wind just kicked up. Yeah.
Yeah, but also they're supporting their own bag in a way by supporting the Vulcan blockchain in the longer run.
Absolutely. Yeah, no doubt about that.
Yeah, so that's great news. And listen, Keith, well, when you went, I was just talking a little bit about the price this week. Hello, friends. So obviously we've had some retracement this week. Sorry, hang on, forget about the price. That little calf at the front, what beautiful colorings.
Yeah.
Who's that? Does he have a name? Or is it
she? There's no names there, but
no names.
But when you're looking at it's left is right, right is left when you on the camera. It's all backwards. But these guys here will all essentially end up black and white when they're done. That's just the typical babe. Yeah. Sometimes there'll be some colouring in them, but really not that much. And a lot of this sort, these brown ones here, they'll end up just about all like jet black. Even though they're dairy, there's some bull calves there. Sorry, the brown ones were bulls. Yeah. All that group there was bulls. The orange tickets are heifers and the purple tickets are bulls. But,
I thought you had some like magical insight to be able to just spot, but then I realised you got labels on them.
Not quite. yeah. No, the tickets are just number tickets, so they're just so we can obviously identify them if we got to do medical treatments or anything like that. So sometimes the medical treatments are more than 1 day, so you need to be able to catch up with them again, so you can just keep doing your thing.
Fantastic. So sorry, going back to the price, we've had a little interesting week, obviously quite a retracement.
Yeah.
But as somebody, who was it?
It was expected.
Yeah.
It's a free market. It's expected.
Exactly.
It's actually really good that it didn't retrace any further than what it did at the moment.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that's so. Sideways actions seem to fall on the floor.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how it goes, because obviously I've got to be careful not to give financial advice or things that sort of allude to that, because of course I'm a project CEO, so I've got to you've got to take my words a little bit differently than what you would do just like yourself, for argument's sake, where you're not personally invested as such. Sure, you own some tokens and that, but you're not like a project CEO, so it's different. But and so sometimes my words might come across like I'm trying to ask people what to do with their money. It's like when I say, just show it some care and respect and stuff like that. And I've had a little bit of feedback where some people find that maybe I'm trying to dictate to people how to do whatever they do. But if they actually know me, they know that it's completely the opposite. It's a free market. You can do whatever you want. Obviously, all I'm asking for is hopefully to build some spirit within this particular token, that people, think of other people as well. As you know yourself, crypto space is quite a self-indulged space, and so we're just trying to change the face of it just a little bit, where hopefully it just has a little bit of heart to it, maybe, or some extra 2 seconds of thought, but of course you're free to do whatever you want to do. It's a free market. But but that's all we can sort of hope for, is that people just do what they consider is the right thing to do, not just for their own sake but for everyone's sake. But of course I'm definitely not telling anyone to do any particular thing.
And that's a great reminder to me, because I always say, and I didn't say it on our first live last week or early in the week, this is not financial advice. Nothing here is financial advice. I'm just having a little old chat with Keith on his farm and talking about a great little project, not financial advice.
That's purely all it's about. It's just having a talk and people will make up their own minds to exactly what suits them the best, and
Yeah.
that's fine. But of
Yeah.
course, why can't we have our own personal opinion too? Like
Absolutely.
we're allowed to do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you mustn't turn my words as community spirited into anything other than exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Community spirited type beliefs, like thoughts, where you're thinking
Yeah.
of others as well as.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah.
anyone that reads anything else into that is just like putting words in my mouth, and certainly thoughts. That thought is not in my head at all.
Yeah.
So yeah.
No idea when I've gone all fuzzy now, but that's my camera. So hopefully I'll.
I don't know why you've gone fuzzy.
Well, I don't know.
I'm glad you're the one with the tech
Here we
issues
go.
now.
It's bad. I don't know why. It refocuses now and then. Now, Keith.
You obviously had a little glitch in the internet for a sec. Yeah.
Probably. Now, something I've been meaning to ask you, and I'm really curious about. I am in awe of the fact that you obviously have brought this project together because of challenges, financially, medically, which have led to financial. What was the thinking pattern, and how did you get from, gosh, we've got issues here, to here's a project? I mean, was it easy? Was it how did you do it?
No, it's not easy.
No,
I can tell you that it's not easy at all. The thing is, like, everyone's got a choice in life, like to get knocked over with a punch or to stand up to it. And like I was saying in the last one, when I was in hospital, and the doctors tell you whatever news they've got to tell you, and it's nearly always bad, until you sort of get to that point where you can get out of the place. It's just makes you have a sort of a maybe life reassessment of what sort of position have you left your kids in, your partner. Like in our case, will they be able to manage what we're doing? All of these types of things. Because, of course, I don't mean to sound like a chauvinistic sort of male, but at the end of the day, we are seen as like the breadwinner or the one who tries to provide. And I know that, like in our situation, it's certainly not all on my shoulders. I have a fantastic partner who, participates 100% in what I'm doing. Yes, so it's all equal. But the thing is that, as a guy, like, you just don't want to ever just let them down. Like, it's just in your DNA. You just don't want to let them down. And so I can understand where some of that conversation sort of comes from that you hear about. But the point is that, like for me, I just don't want to let my family down. And, times were we were told some pretty dire news there at one stage. And of course, spend a couple of weeks in ICU trying to, make sure I can keep going. And it's just one of those things where you get out and you go, right, from this moment on, I'm just not going to mess around. I'm going to do something, but then trying to figure out what it is, And then you see like human development is always this thing where, hopefully I don't rabbit on too much.
No, go ahead.
Where you see something. Ooh. I had this little twirly circle there for a sec, where you see other projects or whatever it might be. Oh, yeah, we got a little bit of internet issue going on here.
Oh.
Come on, internet. It's been a bit glitchy there for a sec, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It still is, maybe?
I don't know. I can hear you okay. I can see you okay. So
yeah,
just don't move an inch.
Yeah. The mobile tower isn't very far away from me, so I'm on the mobile network where I am, so it usually holds up pretty good. The Wi-Fi is another thing to be another complete different subject. Yeah, you're frozen. So, yeah, the internet's just not being good at the minute, is it?
Maybe
it's not playing the game.
Outside. I don't know. Can you see me?
No, well, the viewers are saying that it's fine. So
yeah,
there's a viewer's statement saying that it's all right. So
yeah, can you hear me? Okay.
Yep, I can hear
Yeah,
you fairly
okay.
good. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like they can hear me, so that's good.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah.
All right. No, it's just one of those things where you see other projects, and of course, then you look at it and you go, I could restructure the tokenomics and turn it into something else, and that's all part of human development. Where you see something like you don't have to reinvent the wheel again,
Of
but you
course,
can
yeah.
modify the wheel to be better than what it was before. And
Yeah.
so then it got me thinking. Well, then you've got a cause. You've got like charitable organisations. You've got all these types of things that are seeming that have good values and ethics, and so it gets you thinking. Hey, I wonder if we could actually do this in the crypto space where, like I know there's NFT projects that are for fundraising and things like that. But it
Yeah.
really gets me thinking whether you can actually combine returns, a little bit of wind, returns and supporting, what is hopefully people see it as a true and legitimate and good cause. I can tell you that it's real, but of course, people got to see it for themselves. And so that's where I decided, fine, I'm just going to make this happen. And yeah, I spoke to some people that I had met in Discords and people that seemed to have skills in making things happen. And I said what I wanted to do, and I found some help, and yeah, just made it happen. And it was very quick. It was very cheap. Especially with the NFT side of things. The token side has cost me a lot, but because of course you got to set up liquidity pools and things like that to try and make it right. So of course I'm well indebted when it comes to Calf token, but when it came to the NFT project, that didn't cost much to set up at all. And I've had some wonderful donated help, and it's obviously the blockchain getting set back and a change messed it all up a bit, but
but I mean, honestly, I find it so inspirational because I'm sure you won't mind me saying, you we're not the most technically gifted people. I'm not a programmer, and I think many people might have the idea to do something, but just halt at that point and say, but I've no idea what to do or how to do it, so I'm not going to bother. But you've gone the whole hog, or the whole calf, as it were, and
it's kind of strange because when you're on my side of the fence, it's like you're a CEO of like there's two separate but joint together projects, and it's like, how the hell did you make that happen? And it seems like it's been a bit of a whirlwind ride, but I can tell you it's through a lot of perseverance. Like it doesn't just happen. Like no one's going to do it for you as such. You've got to obviously link up with the right people, the right sort of support. And it's all out there. It's all on our Discords where the support is. And it's just you just got to have a go if you've got a reason for doing it. And I understand lots of people have their difficulties in that, and that's why I hope, and I truly hope, that the Calf token and even the NFT to a degree will help people that are less fortunate to be able to get a bit of a leg up. That's what that's where my passion really lies, because I know that if the people are looked after, then I will get looked after. I keep leaning left when I need to, or right when I need to lean left.
Looks like a beautiful evening there. How warm?
It is.
What's the temperature like?
Oh, it'd only be like 23 or something at the moment.
Is that all?
That's in Celsius, of course. Yeah, but that's in Celsius. So,
that's like the
what's
hottest
that about?
day in the UK.
Well, it was pretty hot here today. No, when we were driving back, it was getting close to 40 degrees in Celsius. Ooh. So that's close to 100 in yours. But no, it was definitely very, very warm indeed.
And just to go back to what you were saying.
Oh, geez, I can't. I keep doing this left and right thing.
Yeah, I know. I'm the same. It's like, Gino says, "Still look good, mate. Frozen or not." And
Thanks, Gino.
Jerry as well in Sweden.
Yeah.
Is Jerry in Sweden?
Sweden. Must be. I didn't know. I didn't know where Jerry was, but Sweden. I've met a few Swedish people, and it's they talk highly of their country.
Yeah.
It's always comes down to like Eurovision and that. Like with ABBA,
Yeah.
whatever. With like the Swedes always seem to have this thing where they've got it all worked out with the Eurovision thing and that. But, well, that's seems to come up in conversation whenever I've spoken to someone from Sweden. So
They're very
like,
cool. Very cool people, and I mean that.
Yeah, absolutely.
As in standoffish. I mean, very cool. As in, I think you're right. They got it sorted. Life's sorted in Sweden, I think. Are we right, Jerry? Yeah. Are we right? It feels that way.
But even in one of the big dairy farms here, there's there's a Swedish guy who immigrated here, and manages the dairy, and wonderful guy. Yeah, fantastic. And he done some AI for us to, instead of getting our own bull when we had a cow to breed, so the help from him was just fantastic. But the Swedes are nice. Yeah, nice people.
Well, Jerry was born in Pakistan, but I presume now living in Sweden. How very cool. That's quite a move to make. So maybe one day, Jerry, we'll find out all more about Jerry and his life from Pakistan to Sweden. Sorry.
Well, Pakistan to Sweden is a bit of a change. Like that's almost like poles apart, isn't it?
Yeah.
Far out.
Yeah. Just to go back. So I keep.
Does he play cricket?
Well, I don't know. Let's ask him.
If you come from Pakistan, you'd think you'd be into cricket.
To, right? Certainly into it. Is it the national sport? I don't know. Maybe I'm showing my ignorance there. I don't know what the national sport of Pakistan is.
Must be pretty close to it.
Yeah, I
wouldn't think it'd be too far from it.
Yeah, let's see what he says. Just to go back to what you were saying. Oh yes. Oh, of course. Yes, of course.
Yeah, that's right.
Cricket.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, to
go back. It sound like I know all this stuff.
I love what you said, Keith. Oh, Windy. I love what you said, Keith, about changing the
I'm just going for a bit of a walk to hopefully get away from some wind.
Okay. Yeah. You're passionate about changing the crypto space, as am I, and I think we're coming from two slightly different perspectives, because my passion is very much around women in crypto and changing the culture, because currently at the moment I find much of the culture very challenging for many women. But I think who is this? Oh, is this Isla again? It is Isla, my favorite goat. Just don't let her near your headphones, for God's sake. But obviously, you're also very passionate about changing the crypto space and the culture of it. And I think that aligns with so many people and their wishes. And crypto is so young. We know we're so early into it, and it's so important that crypto is like a young child at the moment. It needs molding into some fashion. And I think what we're trying to do is, and especially you're trying to do, Keith, is especially that, is to make it a better place, a more kind, caring place, a more ethical place. Oh,
it's hard though. No, this is Lucy. Sorry.
Lucy. Sorry, Lucy.
But it's hard. It's hard though, because it crosses a very fine line between trying to explain to people what you'd like to do and for them not to receive it as you're telling them what to do.
Yeah.
And so it's very difficult to sort of find the right words that everyone understands of where your heart's truly at. So it's a very tricky sort of little paradox we find ourselves in. Like, you can be the nicest person in the world, but if someone just reads your words wrong, it just makes you seem not very good at all. And so, but having said that, like, I've tried to explain myself here tonight, to what sort of beliefs I have, and hopefully people just, understand. I'm not trying to tell you at all what to do. You are free, but I'm still allowed to have a conversation to let you know that, like, whatever you do has consequences, and it might be bad on my token price. It might be good. I don't know. Like, people will choose whatever they decide to choose. But certainly I hope that, the token can do something for a lot of people. I really do hope that. And that's why we're loading up the back end as much as we can, to try and get that done.
Yeah.
G'day, Rhodey.
Absolutely. Hello, Rhodey. Hi.
And
so I think,
so we're going in.
Sorry, go on.
Go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say, I think
Start a boxing match.
Yeah, I'm first. But that's why I love these lives that you do, because I know you go on live yourself as well. I don't just mean on this channel. You're there with the animals, you're with the calves, you're with the goats, you're on the farm. You're showing your life to us, and it's authentic and it's genuine. And I think that's that you don't need words sometimes, because you've got exactly what you've got in your hand right there. You've got your gorgeous little goatee. Oh, just so special. Oh my gosh. One day I will love to visit your farm and meet all your beautiful animals. And of course you, Keith, and of course you. So sorry.
But of course I'm happy to talk, but I'm also happy to talk about animal husbandry. If anyone has questions about animal husbandry, I'm more than happy to give advice and from what I've learned, none of my knowledge is sacred, and I know what I'm talking about when it comes to young animal husbandry, and so I'm very, very happy to share that knowledge with people. So if someone has a particular thing that they want to ask, please do. And it doesn't always have to be about crypto and doing whatever it is that we're doing. This is the whole thing about, like, a farm project.
And I have a question, really basic question, because I think you said in Discord or something that you used to work in a different industry. Was it building or something?
I've worked in lots of different industries, but the last one before I came here, I was in the building industry. Yes.
Okay, so how long have you been in the farming industry?
We've been here since 2013.
Oh, okay, so 10 years.
Yeah, because we've had a high. Oh, geez, I lost my brain there for a second. We had a Sierra.
Sierra, I'm Rhodey's daughter. Hello, Rhodey's daughter.
There you go. Hello, Rhodey's daughter. Absolutely. Thank you for loving the goats, and I'm getting patted on the back by Lucy.
Again, just watch those headphones. She's looking at them.
I'm making sure I'm standing up fairly well here. So I'm trying to do whatever I can not to get frustrated again, because The question was how long? Back in 2013, in February, we had a violent home invasion. I've put this on a video before on my video, my YouTube, where we had a violent home invasion with 4 people broke into the house, and we got beaten up a fair bit. And so, I ended up in hospital, and there was a fair bit going on. And so, of course, the kids were home and they just weren't safe. Well, there's just no way they could feel safe being there anymore. It was extremely traumatic. And so, we just packed up and left. It was our own house, but we had to fix it up, of course, and sell it. And so it put us in a really bad position there as well. But, everyone goes through their life struggles, I really do feel that if you go through life struggles, it makes it real. Like, you have a greater understanding of your purpose, where, it's not just a selfish act. Like, you see so many people that maybe that are known to be like silver spoon fed sort of thing, and always, like entitled. And it's all so easy to get whatever it is they need to survive. But when you actually, got a fair income challenge, and then you've, like in our case, where you've got to look after your 3 kids as well, and make very tough decisions on the spot. We gave up a very lucrative contracting business in the building industry when I was doing bobcat work, and we were doing extremely well, and essentially just overnight we just gave it up, and to keep the family safe. And with pulling a lot of strings, like we were able to buy the cheapest block of land, which was what we're on here now. That was essentially, this is in the cheapest area of like the rural country areas of WA. It's not so much anymore, but it was then. And we just couldn't afford anything more than that. And we couldn't even afford to put fuel in the car. Like we've been through our tough times. And so I completely understand that, tough is good as a character building learning experience, and maybe gives you more heart to try and help other people that are going through those similar struggles. But having said that, like it gives you that fight and determination that you just got to get on with it and make things happen. And when we moved here, we were obviously up against it, but some farmers come and seen me and seen that I had a machine, because I kept that. And it was like, oh, can you do some work for us? And I was like, yep, no problem. And then it all just leads on to, we got some calves, and it's never stopped since. So
the rest is
that's
history.
what happens. But it hasn't been much of a money-making venture in calves. You would think it would be because of livestock, but the particular issues are that because of our size of the land is not there, we've just always got to sell them at the worst possible age, and it makes it just not viable as a business. And as much as you try, like I'm very vexed in how to operate a business efficiently, but there was just no way of getting the operating costs down to a point that made it affordable, and there was just nothing we could do about it. And so that's why when the medical stuff came on in 2020, and everyone else says, oh, I had a bad 2020, I had a real good 2020. It was just right from the very beginning. Soon as COVID came along and everything went in a lockdown, that was it for me. All the medical stuff started, and I was like, yeah, great. Woo, I really did good there. And it was just like, I know everyone has had their challenges through that. Yeah, absolutely. But we certainly had our fair share. And, it's just one of those things that you either fall over to it or you do something about it. And this is my attempt of doing something about it. It hasn't paid anything yet. It's only cost me, but hopefully it will, But hopefully other people will get something out of it as well. So we can.
Absolutely. Well, I couldn't agree more with everything you just said in terms of, life throws you a curveball, and that's how you develop, and that's how you learn and you move on. Otherwise, you sit comfortably, and what do you change, And who was it was saying? It was somebody I think it might have been NR Legend or Kryptonian I was watching last night. And I think it was Kryptonian was saying he doesn't want to be surrounded by perfect people or perfect situations because you learn nothing from that. And at the time going through this stuff is bloody awful. And you wonder how life's going to go on, but it does. And you make it work and you come out a different and probably better person for it. But, oh, God.
Yeah, no, it doesn't feel good as such, but like you've always just got to try and keep that positive mindset in some way. And like I've had a lot of people reach out to me now with their own personal, whether it be medical conditions or whatever their situations might be. Yeah. And of course, everything's in complete confidence. I'm happy to talk to people about respective issues and try and find some common ground and hopefully some help. And that's why, a lot of people in my community would vouch for me for being there to help them through their own life struggles, because that's what I do. I spend a lot of time just talking to people on Discord, particularly about their own personal life issues to try and, hopefully offer some sort of assistance and to help. That's what really gets my heart going good, is to offer that sort of help to people in a non-professional way, of course. But,
of course.
Sometimes that's better because it's real. I don't know. It's kind of We don't all need
Yeah.
psychiatrists or psychologists, do we? Right.
No,
Sometimes a bit of a real take on things is enough.
Yeah, sometimes just a few minutes speaking to somebody that can just help. And I just think, we talk so much about Discord community and the community behind the project. Oh my God. I can't speak when you have your goats there. They're so beautiful.
I'm just trying to not get the phone or headsets.
Yeah. Hello, you. Hello, you. Oh my gosh. I get so distracted so easily. No, what I was saying is,
Sorry, I'll put it back on the pretty one.
No, I mean, we talk about community such a lot in crypto and the importance of it. But for me, the community in this project actually has a deeper meaning somehow. And I'm not saying that
I hope so.
I'm not saying that the other projects don't have a great community. Absolutely, they do. But there's just feels like there's just an extra element here, and
hopefully
I can't
it's just
really
a little
explain
niche.
it.
Yep.
Yeah, I think so.
That's what I hope. Yeah. That's what I hope to sort of manifest in this type community. Is just
absolutely.
that people.
Yeah,
and well, yet Gino's one of those people. I've spent a lot of time helping Gino, and in his own way, he's helped me a lot too. Like it goes both ways. It's not just one side of the story. Everyone gets their own bit of something to take away from a conversation.
Yeah.
And a lot of the time it's all about listening to people, and just trying to understand, where they're coming from and why they're coming from those particular angles. Yeah. And that's about all you can really do. It's all part of just being a good human.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely.
But that doesn't necessarily pay the bills. But like at the end of the day, hopefully it just manifests a good community, and hopefully we can add some buy pressure to Calf to help the it's got quite a stable price as it has, but hopefully we can help to increase it a little bit with some investments that we're doing as a team. And of course there's another announcement I want to make, because of course we made the one about the validator, but there's also something else.
Really?
Which
I was about to wrap things up.
Idea what it Go on, no, there's something else yet. I know the time's getting on, but there's something else. Now I did an NFT giveaway the other day, as you know, the first giveaway, and then I threw in some NFTs to give away as well. Well, it's the people that won the NFTs are the biggest supporters of the community, okay? And at this stage, I can't name who they all are. But if they choose to be known, then I will speak their names. But they have donated those NFTs for us to try and encourage more sales. And so we're going through their own wishes. We're developing an incentive program to try and help to boost sales. But one of the main things that we're trying to do as well is to help people that, it's kind of a bit of a paradox that you have where you're trying to, ideally I'd like some people that don't really have much money to try and have a chance as well. But, how that all plays out, I'm not sure yet. But we've got these NFTs that will end up getting given away with little competitions to incentivize purchases of more NFTs. So that's where, like what's happening with the giveaways for that, because I have it on word from some of, like with a project where you've got only 20 BUSD, it's very easy for a big holder to have a hell of a lot of the market and sort of like dominate, and it might make smaller holders feel like I've got no chance to win. But what people have got to realize, which they don't know yet, and I'm about to let the cat out of the bag, is that some of the big holders genuinely want to give back to the community. So you'll find that quite often the top prize will end up rolling over and in some way going back as giveaways again. where they don't need the money. You know, like you're only talking, like in the last one was $200. You know, like to someone that can afford lots, it's not very much. Like, but to someone that doesn't have much money, it's a lot of money, and that's where like the community, like for them, that's why we've attracted donations, because they wanted to not become like a mega whale. But having said that, already a big whale and win a prize, well, then it'll end up, a lot of times will get donated back into the community to help support people that are less well off. And that's the spirit that this is. It's not a selfish spirit at all that we're building within this community. And thank you very much, Just Talking. That's awesome, mate. I'm glad you like it.
Hello, my fellow fabulous YouTuber.
Yep.
Nice to see you here.
You never know. We might be able to convince Just Talking to come online one of these days.
Maybe, because I think we're not far from wrapping this one up. But maybe Just
Talking. Yeah, no, we're going to have to go now.
Live.
Yeah.
Tell us if you'd like to come on.
I would like to do this. Yeah, absolutely. I'd like to do this more often, because like we're more or less starting our own little YouTube group. Of course, people can do whatever they want to do. They're perfectly free to, you know, have their own commitments and things like that. That's perfectly fine. But of course, if they can grace us with some time, well, absolutely. You know, like
the more the merrier. Yeah, absolutely.
Of course, it's greatly appreciated. So
just loving the positivity from you all. You know, I think we should have a little strap line for the project, and it's something like "Cause for the Cows, fueled by positivity and awesomeness."
Except for you got to change the word cows to calves.
Oh, I keep saying cows.
Yeah, I know. You did it again.
It's a very British thing, I think. We don't talk calves at all. It's all cows.
No.
It doesn't matter what kind of animal they are. They're all cows to us.
Yeah, that's right.
Calves, fueled by positivity and awesomeness.
Yeah.
But, you know, one day I will come on actually getting ready to make breakfast for my daughter. So we'll hold this out. Maybe the next time we come on, we can grab you.
But this sort of time of the day is sort of the best time, where it's just coming to our evening, and it's about as early as I can be in anywhere else. Thank you very much, MD 1709.
Yeah.
Let's just I'm glad you like what we're doing. I'm just stoked that we're get that sort of support. Those types of words. It's awesome.
Absolutely.
It's good.
It is awesome. And you're awesome, Keith. You're awesome. We love you.
And you. And you. Thank you very much for your help.
Thank you. I'm not helping. This is like, I love this project. it's like, let's do more. Oh, he's gone. Where's he gone? Keith, where are you? Hopefully he'll come back in. I think he maybe just hit the wrong button. Here we go.
No.
What?
Oh, no. I pressed the leave button. I'm really doing good today, aren't I? I accidentally when I see my finger was, because I was holding the phone with my left hand and a little bit with me right with the selfie stick, and I see my finger ever so close to the leave button, and I saw it. I was like, pull away, and I seen it flash, and I was like, oh no, it's gone.
And that is why we love you, Keith.
I just couldn't. I was saying, don't go away. I'm not being rude.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I love it. MD 1709 is asking what state are you in, Keith? It's dark here in New South Wales, I presume that is.
Yep, that's correct. Yep. No, it's I'm in the south coast, or sort of in the southwest of Western Australia. So you know the sun is just set now, and that's the southwest of Western Australia.
Yeah.
So we're a few hours behind you.
Yeah. And Gino, the fairest project around and a very good cause. Couldn't agree more, Gino. Absolutely right. Right, well, we are now at just over an hour and 5. So maybe you've got some more announcements, Keith. I
don't know. Well, I've spoken about the posse, so yeah, obviously that would, and posse has gone down a lot in its price, so it makes it more affordable to buy lots of it. So like obviously if people can afford to buy some posse and we can show them how to delegate it to our validator node, that would be hugely appreciated. Whether it's only a small amount and don't forget you earn rewards on that as well, staking rewards. By essentially staking your posse as well, so you get paid to do that as well. So it all is something.
I'm not familiar with posse at all, so I'll certainly be going over there to have a little look. So yeah, please again, not
do some research,
advice, but do your own research. But if you are buying into posse, then you can select the validator node for Cause for the Calves and kind of help support this project as well, which is great. Fantastic.
And if you need any help, to do that, then My Disguise is there on Discord to be able to help through. MetaMask is the best wallet to use for delegating.
Okay.
And so you just put the Posse network onto your MetaMask wallet, which is, I did that today and it was super, super easy to do it.
Okay.
And but My Disguise has all the information on exactly how to do that. So all the help is there if someone chooses to do that. But yeah, definitely weigh up the options and see whether it's an investment that's right for you.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, Troy. You're very welcome and well done, Keith. Yes, well done, Keith, indeed. Even with all the technical issues.
Yeah. Oh, no, it's just one of those days, like, yeah.
It's grand. It's grand.
I just couldn't believe that it did its thing and just wouldn't reconnect until I actually shut the phone down completely before it would do it again. So, yeah, some sort of serious glitch.
That's the thing, isn't it? If you can't figure it out, just turn it off and start again. That's it. So,
yeah. Okay. I just didn't.
Any final words for our wonderful little audience?
I absolutely love the community. That's my words for the community. Is that I just I love the support. I love the community. I'm just trying to get out of the goat pen, and it's fantastic. I know it's been a bit quiet in Discord for the last couple of days, and I haven't been there much. But now I'm back home again, and we'll be hopefully winding everything back up and go and hammer a tong, going flat out.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, thanks everybody for being here today. It's a little small audience, but hopefully we'll get some traction on this video.
Some thumbs up, some thumbs up.
Yeah, get liking the video.
Absolutely. Do all the different things.
Absolutely. All the different things.
Yep.
So let me just, there you go. Let's see, just check any last comments. There's one from Just Talking. Thank you guys for bringing the information to us viewers. You are very, very welcome. So let me just finish this off then. Just to say really, if you are coming to this video, you're not familiar with the project, then please do take a look, go into Discord. I put out a previous video just kind of summarizing the project and what it's all about, but also go to Keith's YouTube channel. I'll make sure I put a link down below so you've got that. So do take a look and consider investing into, again, not financial advice, but what I think is a wonderful, wonderful project that will make your little heart and soul glow.
Always happy to show, the farming side of it to, hopefully people get some enjoyment out of seeing photos and little videos and things like that to be able to become, I want people to be involved and be part of it, not just like any other investment thing, but you actually get to feel something and see something.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I think we will wrap it up there.
Yep, absolutely.
Thanks for your time, Keith. It's been great seeing you this morning.
Thank you, Chalk.
we'll see you all on the next one. Bye for now.
Thank you very much. Love you all. See you later.
Bye.